Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at Milestone. It is December 18th, and I tell you, what a day. If you were on the right side of the tracks today, boy, you made out like a bandit. But, with the Fed tapering going on, I guess it doesn't really matter. So, they say it's all baked in. Let it bake. Anyway, let's trade what's tradable. Facebook had a little pullback this morning when the market was dipping back down, a nice little wick, and I said it was probably going to pull back a little bit here. But if it did break over, this was in yesterday's video, then this would now act as support, and we did, and now it is support. So Facebook looks like it's going to channel up in this area. Congratulations if you're playing the options that we alerted over on the forum at a nickel, because they are now $7, and they were for December 27th. So you can lock that profit in anytime. But if you were playing anything to the upside on Apple, congratulations, it's doing very well. I do expect this to hold as support, and I do expect it to channel in this area probably for the rest of the year, only because your relative strength index is pretty high. It's going to definitely need a break. So Facebook looks really good. The 50-day moving average is taking a nice curl right here. Your Bollinger Bands are really spread apart. So, just keep playing what's playable. Keep your stops or whatever. But Facebook has a great trend right now, great pattern to the upside, and it doesn't look like it's going to be coming back down anytime soon. The one we were talking about yesterday is Herbalife. All right, Herbalife. It broke out now, and it is looking really good. It did hit that resistance point that I was talking about, and I would say from here, let's move this one out of the way. Let's slap this up here. Okay, so it's going to work off of those two candles right there. All right, now once we break through this, the sky's the limit on this one, but it looks like 80's coming pretty quick. I would like the volume to have been a little bit more today. Potentially it could be a pullback on here, even though the relative strength index at 66, you get a little bit of curve in it, and your volume isn't as much as it was the other day. Another one I want to add for you to take a look at, but first, here's your trade zone. So if Herbalife does pull back, you do have an entry with the 50-day moving average in the middle Bollinger Band, which would probably be your safest entry on this one, as long as there's no news to make anything. Make it go down any lower. So just keep an eye on Herbalife. It's doing really well off the options we put on the forum over at Milestone Capital Growth Portfolio. Okay, YRCW. Now, this one we alerted back here. Let me stretch this out a little bit. Right here on this hammer. With this hammer and the close above. And it did dip down a little bit, but then it started getting going again. Now, your volume's tearing off. Your RSI is at 81. There's no conviction yet. It's made a great move from 8 to 14. It needs to take a break. There's no reason yet to really jump in this here. I wouldn't be a buyer here. I would probably be down here at the 50-day moving average, but we've been in this for quite some time. But just watch this one, because YRCW has an upper gap around $30, and some different things are going on with the company that might help it get up here. So, here's a gap mark up here. So right around $28 is the gap area to fill. Your 200-day moving average is very close. That's the only thing. And it's starting to move to the upside. So if this kicks up with some volume, we could actually get a big breakout here. But I'd like it to pull back and come into this area right here. This looks like it'll be your support level. So $12. Consolidate, in a little box area, and then get ready to move more to the upside. But maybe we can catch a nice consolidation in this area before it starts to break out to the upside. But keep an eye on YRCW. It's moving in the right direction. Like I said, needs a pullback and a resting period. So, looking at the weekly looks a little bit better on it. It's pretty consistent. It did break the 50-day moving average, and it's over the 50-day moving average on the weekly. So there's really there's nothing saying that, with it being over the middle bully and the 50-day moving average, it says it's going higher. So on a weekly perspective, this is going to go much higher, and my target is 28. But just keep an eye on YRCW. You might be able to get it a little bit cheaper. Don't force any entries. But it's doing really well, and it has a great potential to go 100% from where it is right now, or close to 100% from where it is right now. All right. We will be opening an options chat room. That will be coming in January, the beginning of January, January 1st time. And we welcome everybody. The membership is $375 for a lifetime membership right now until January 1st. So take advantage of it. Be well worth it. The team is really doing a great job. The options portfolio right now has just broke 800% to the upside, and that's only 10 days. And that's not with YRCW and all these other ones. That's just a separate portfolio. Anyway, everyone have yourself a great night. Good luck trading tomorrow.